Hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Hi.
I'm steadily changing. He's making me better. I'm turning a new thing. He's making me stronger again.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. It is Jada Janine or Shefivestar. Today's video is going to be a video that is going to get the girls and the guys moving forward this year of 2024. Now listen, I've been seeing the videos, I've been hearing everybody's like this is their year, so it's like, why not give the props, why not give the tips to live a good year. Something I want to say first is we never know the future. For one, God's plans are God's plans, so we don't go ahead of him, we don't go ahead of his plans, and whatever he ordains, that is how it should be. And however this year goes, we just got to be grateful for the fact that we are alive and living and have family around us, people who love us, whether or not we think that or believe that. We are here and we are loved and we are living. So first off, the first thing I want to say is to put God first in your life for a good 2024. You need Jesus. You need him, okay? Without Jesus, we are nothing. Without Jesus, we can't do it. Without Jesus, we can't do all things. So it's like the number one tip to live a good year, to have one of the best years this year for 2024, is to put Jesus in your life and put him first. That means before the job offer, before the relationship, before the money, before even the promise that he gave you. Sometimes it's like God speaks a word to us, or God tells us that he's going to give us something, or we know something is coming, we feel it in our spirit, we just know, or the Holy Spirit confirmed it to us or something, and we kind of put that promise before God, seeking it more than we are seeking him. So if there is something that you're waiting on God for, I don't know, I just feel like saying this again. If there is something that you're waiting on God for and he may have confirmed it to you and you're like, I've been hearing this, I've been feeling this, like, is it really God? I had that in my community little messages, that a lot of the times it's God when we think twice. And why I want to say that is because usually when it comes to our ideas, when it comes to what we want to do, we don't think, we just do. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, if we really want to do something, say we really wanted to go, this is an example, say we really wanted to go smoke or something, and we're like, should I go do that? We want to go do it, so we're gonna go do it. If we ever feel those feelings of like, dang, should I really do that? Should I really, those second thoughts, like, who do you think that is? Because it's not our flesh telling us, wait a minute, let me stop and think. God is patience, God is truth. So it's like, listen to those words and those things that you're feeling when it feels like, dang, this promise hasn't came yet, or this confirmation that God told me is not here, or it just doesn't look like it doesn't feel like it. Hold on. Just hold on and keep going, because God is not man and he shall not lie, okay? He keeps his promises. So for a good year this year, keep God first. Keep him before your promise. Keep him before whatever he told you he's going to give you, or whatever you're receiving, whatever you feel in your spirit. Keep him before the promise. And that, he really going to be like, oh, okay. Number 2 for a good year is something that is super duper important for us in our bodies and our health, is to eat right. And I was going to say to eat healthy, but what does healthy really mean? You know, a lot of people have a different definition of what eating healthy is and how they eat healthy. Everyone's bodies are different, but starting with the basics, things such as getting your vitamins, your minerals, your probiotics, all these things that you need for your body to function properly, start incorporating that in your daily lives. Okay, if you are not the type of person that likes to eat spinach and your greens all the time, just try to start incorporating more vegetables into your diet, and more fresh vegetables. You don't gotta season it all, just more fresh vegetables. Like maybe do a salad on the side, you know, a salad with some cucumber, tomato, whatever you know what I mean. If you like any type of nuts, put some nuts in there. Keep it nice and fresh for yourself, so that even if you are eating something that isn't the best for your health, have that healthy thing on the side and just keep that consistent in your diet. And if you are seeking to do more for yourself and you're like, dang girl, I don't want to be eating 2 burgers and a salad on the side, I'd rather just, you know, try to do better with my health. I'm not a health guru, but I do really like things that are healthy. I like stuff about health and self-care. If y'all don't see already by what I present to y'all, I like a lot of stuff about self-care, hair care, food, health, just health in general, just the body, just health in general. So something that I would recommend is just starting light. Again, start with your fruits and your vegetables. Cut out the things that you know, and most of the times we already know what it is that we consistently eat, that is our like, I know I need to cut this out. Cut back on those things. You have to discipline yourself, which leads me to number 3. But let me just go back to number 2 really quick and just keep it there really quick. So if you're really trying to get your health better and be more consistent with it, you have to discipline yourself. There's going to be hard days where you really want to eat this and eat that, and it doesn't mean that you have to be like so strict but discipline is different, you know. I feel like people think that I'm strict with my diet. Mind ya, newsflash, surprise surprise, I used to be vegan. I'm no longer vegan. My explanation will probably be in a vlog or something, but I'm no longer vegan. I'm still eating right. As I said, you know, don't just go flooding your body with a whole bunch of bad stuff, because it affects your hormones, it affects the way that you feel. And if you want to have a good and healthy, fabulous type of year, you need to be eating right so you can feel right. Because if you don't feel good, how you gonna feel good for the year? So start slow, start fresh, start reading ingredients, things with lots of oils and carbs, and just try to cut back on that. You know, all the refined carbs like the white rice and the bread, the white bread and the white potatoes. If you're eating that all the time consistently, it can have an effect on your health. And just unhealthy things, greasy things. Y'all know what unhealthy things is. Just greasy things, a whole bunch of snacks all the time. If you're gonna eat snacks, just try to find the healthier option. And I know it can be expensive sometimes, so whatever you can get for yourself, just try to do that and minimize the unhealthy things. You get what I'm trying to say? Just minimize what you did last year and try to do better for the new year. Moving on to number 3, staying disciplined. If you said you're gonna do something, do it. If you said I'm gonna wake up and get this thing done, get it done. There is nothing worse than the feeling of, oh my gosh, I gotta get it done. Oh my gosh, I gotta get it done. Like, we constantly think and think and think and think. It's something that we don't want to do, but we know we have to get it done. And then we dread doing it when we wait so long to do it. So it's like, get these things done. And something that I will always say in my old past videos, if y'all did watch before, is do something that you like to do while you do something that you don't like to do. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, whatever is not your, you know, whatever is not your favorite thing to do, but you know you have to get it done, do something that you like to do while you're doing it, so it can be more enjoyable for you and you can actually learn to like this thing. Because not all things in life we're going to be very fond of, but we have to get it done. If you don't like going to work, you know you got to make your money. So just try to do things in the midst of working. And I know it's not, girl, what can I do? But you can do things in the midst of working, depending on where you work. Like, if you like walking, just try to take more walk. It just depends on your area and your type of job that you're working in. If you like to, you know, if you're on break and you rather not eat, you just want to get away from people, go take a walk or something. Like, just try to do things that make you feel good in the midst of doing things that you know you have to do and get done that may not feel the best. And then they'll help you move throughout your day better when you do these things. Because if you know you have to get something done, you have to get it done. And the more you just stay undisciplined, the more you just continue to say I'm not going to do it because I don't feel like doing it, the more everything will pile up, and you will be mad at yourself when you have to do more things than you had to do before because you didn't do that one thing. Because it all piles up. It piles up. It piles up. It piles up. It piles up. You know what I mean? If you don't want to go to work, who gonna pay the bills? You know what I mean? If you don't want to clean, who gonna clean it? So it's like you have to do these things that you don't want to do so that you can feel more fulfilled. And a lot of times we know that we'll feel better if that thing is done. If you finish the day off and you did everything you needed to do, it feels so much better. And then you feel like, okay, I could do this now, I could do that. But when you sit on a task, when you sit on things that you're supposed to be getting done, it just feels horrible because you're constantly thinking about, I need to get this done. But when you do everything you need to do and you told yourself you're gonna do, it feels so much better. On to number 4 on my list for a good 2024 is making a list. Now, this list could be anything. This could be a grocery list. This could be a list of to-do lists. I'm mostly talking about like a to-do list. The smaller aspects of what I'm trying to say also does have to do with grocery lists and things like that. But a to-do list is the top one, okay? Writing down what you're gonna do throughout the day. Now, we do not plan our days. We can't think everything is going to go perfectly the way we want it to go, but we do have a control over a few things. So if we know we can go ahead and wash our hair today, if we know we can go ahead and make sure we go to the grocery store, make sure we do this and make sure we do that, write it down on a list. Whether you're the type of person that likes to electronically, if you have an iPad, a laptop, try to do it like that. Try to, even if you're like very creative and you like just creating stuff or whatever, try to make your laptop or your computer or your iPad, you know, design it in any kind of way that you would like to design it. You can download calendars that are very cute. You could download even to-do lists on your iPad or laptop that are very, very cute that you could, you know, get things done on, so that you could write things down and it just feels more like I did that, you know? If you're more the type of person that's like me, which is very surprising because I'm more on the creative side, I like to create and everything like that, but I love to write stuff down. Maybe that is creative in a different way. There's like a digital creative and then like a hands-on creative. I'm more hands-on, so I love to write things down. So for me, it's good with a to-do little booklet, and I'll show y'all mine. So this is my to-do list booklet. It has like my daily plan. It says what are you grateful for. It has priorities. It also has times on here, so if you want to get things done by a certain time, like say you want to wake up at this time, you want to do this at this time, it helps you because you're reading off of the times as well. Maybe if you don't want to use your phone and like electronics, you can write it down here for time. It also has like breakfast, lunch, and dinner and how much water that you're drinking. I love to do this because sometimes I'm like, did I drink enough water? But if I'm marking down these, I will remember, oh, I did drink enough water. Or I'll remember like, okay, two more bottles to go. And it also kind of helps you keep track with what you're eating. If you want to know, what did I eat yesterday? The days that you could circle, the dates. I got this from Amazon. I will go ahead and link it down below for you guys if you would like this. Let me show you guys a little bit better. Hold on. If y'all can see. Also add like markers, something creative, something fun for you. If you like to see things more visual, colorful, whatever you like to do, make it in the way that you like to do it. Another part of writing things down, to-do lists that I want to talk about is grocery lists. Grocery lists and like store lists. I guess I can say mall lists. I guess I can say. We're going to talk about that one, okay? But with a grocery list, writing things down of what you're going to get. And I actually think the best way is to write it down on paper, old school way, okay? You could write it down on your phone, but I feel like you're more subject to be like, I'm gonna just add a little more, I'm gonna just da-da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's a lot better if you go ahead and just write it down, so it's easier that you know what you are getting and you're not spending more than you need to spend. You're within your budget, because if you're calculating everything, so much easier. And then that also goes with spending at malls, stores, and even when you're shopping online, writing things down. What am I gonna get? If you're shopping online, What am I looking for right now? What am I gonna get? What am I expecting? What am I expecting the price to be? What is my budget? What am I not going over? When you're doing things like this, it's so much easier because you're not overspending. When you're overspending, you're like, well, I ain't got no money. You know what I mean? And then it be on you. So just try to budget a lot more easier by making lists that can help you out and organize you. Organize your thoughts, organize your finances. You're gonna spend this on, what you need, your needs, your wants, you know what I mean? Separate it like that so that you have a good budget for yourself and you have a good plan for yourself that is nice and organized. Another thing that I want to say for a good 2024 is just taking care of yourself. Whatever that looks like for you, a lot of times it can be self-care in ways of like you're pampering yourself more, you're, you know, getting facials, you're getting a wax, you're getting whatever, you're getting your hair cut, whatever it is, whatever makes you feel good, try to get that done often. Try to schedule out time for yourself, because I know some people, if you take care of other people, if you are a mom, if you are a dad, if you are an auntie, if you are a cousin, if you are a person that has people in their lives, if you are a person that either takes care of people, that has people near you and, you know, needing of your time and your attention, sometimes it can become a little draining. To just be honest, like for everybody, sometimes you need that time alone. So just pick out things and times that you can do to take care of yourself, whether that is sitting back and reading a book, drinking some tea. Matter of fact, let me get my tea. Cheers to a new year. Take that time out for yourself, to pamper yourself, to do more things that help you relax in a righteous way, in a way that it doesn't have to be all crazy and etc, etc. So my last reason for a good 2024 is to keep good people around you. What does good people mean? That's just people that support you, people that hold you accountable, people that get you closer to Christ, people that, and this doesn't mean perfect, okay? This doesn't mean that they're all, you know, always in their Bible, always always speaking so holy and this and that. Just people that hold you accountable, people that are kind, speak to you kindly, people who speak to you with love. If you are that type of person that you are more closer to God in a way where you talk to God more, or you do more things that serve him and please him, just try to also incorporate that in your life when you're around them as well, so it can inspire them to do the same. So, and if it's vice versa, if you're the type of person that you don't incorporate Christ in your life as often or in everything that you do, try to watch and see the people around you that do, and ask God for a little bit of more help to be more like him and to please him and his needs. So guys, this is the end of my video. I hope everyone has a beautiful and lovely 2024. For everyone watching this, send it to a friend, send it to a friend, send it to your cousin, send it to your mom, send it to your aunt, send it to your brother, so everybody can have a good 2024. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I thank you guys so much for watching it, and I love you guys so much. It's Shefivestar, and I'm out. I'm also about to get on my Zoom car, girl.
How did it go? Changing. He's making me